Hey there, Chris again from the Old Man Cycling Show. I feel like my birthday came early this year, but actually it hasn't. Just got some shipments in the mail of some things I wanted to try on my bike. I'm going to tell you about them, and then I'm going to start upgrading the Pinarello with some of these pieces. But before we get into that, again, I'm just going to ask you please subscribe to the channel. It'll really help me out a lot. It'll allow me to build better content, more quality content. And also click on the little notification icon, the bell notification icon, so you get informed every time I post a new video. It'll really, it'll keep you informed when new things are going to happen. So on today's episode, I'm basically going to talk about some of the things I just got in the mail. I mentioned before that I'm running Continental GP 5000 tubeless tires on my Pinarello bike with the Easton EC90 wheels. I got replacement tires. The old ones have about 5,000 miles on them, and after 5,000 miles, I can tell you the tires are great. Any tire that can last 5,000 miles with me is pretty good. I did not encounter a single flat during that time, so I definitely big thumbs up to them. So I'm going to be showing you how to remove a tubeless tire from a wheel, clean it up, put a new tubeless tire on, make sure it's seated right, put the sealant in, and get it rolling again. So that'll be an episode. But what I'm really excited about is I've been toying for a while with getting some ceramic bearings in my bottom bracket, as well as my pulley wheels for my derailleur. I just couldn't see spending the amount of money the Ceramic Speed wanted for them. I think probably a good 70% of that money you're paying for is for the Ceramic Speed name, and I've been doing a lot of research. There's a company called Kogel, K-O-G-E-L, and I'll put a link to their site in the description. So I got a Kogel bottom bracket. It's Italian threaded for the Pinarello again. It's got ceramic bearings. They have different kinds of seals on the bearings. So these have a road seal on them. It's for road use. They also have what I'll call a cross/mountain seal. It's not as fine of a lubrication as the road seal, and it's got a little bit better protection against the elements. Since I don't really ride my Pinarello in that bad of weather, I think that the road seal will work best. Now, the thing I like about Kogel is if you buy a bottom bracket, you get either a set of their large pulley wheels, and then you got to buy the rear derailleur cage, which is again almost double the cost, or I can get these pulley wheels that are ceramic bearings, but they fit my existing Dura Ace derailleur. So these are aluminum wheels with the ceramic bearings inside. I'm really anxious to try them out because I am upgrading the drivetrain on the Pinarello. So in this episode, basically we'll be installing a new ceramic bearing bottom bracket, as well as the pulley wheels, a new chain, new cassette, and we'll give that a go. And then later on, we'll do the new tires with the tubeless sealant. Make sure they're seated right, show you how to do all that. So I'm looking forward to this. I've been waiting a while. I've been toying about it for a while. The deal with Kogel is really good. Effectively, I got these for free, right? I paid for the bottom bracket, which is probably 4 times what a standard Dura Ace bottom bracket would cost. But I'm going to see what the difference is because I got that, and then I got these for free. So for 4 times the cost of a Dura Ace bottom bracket, I got both the pulley wheels and the bottom bracket. So let's get down to the shop and put these things on and see if we notice a difference. Okay, so you can see I've already removed the chain. I got this is the Dura Ace bottom bracket. It's smooth. I mean, I don't feel any grinding or grumbling, but I want to try. I just want to see what the difference is with ceramic bearings. So I just want to give you an example. I got the old bottom bracket out, and I don't know if you can see that, but I told you before I tend to sweat a little bit when I ride, and all these white things on the bottom bracket, it is gross. It's crystallized salt, for lack of a better word. This bottom bracket was just jammed in there. I mean, it was hard to get out from just so much salt. I cleaned up. See if I can get you in here to take a good look at it. I cleaned up inside. That was just covered with caked on salt and other stuff in there. I really had to clean it up well. So I'm gonna let it dry out. I'm gonna clean a little bit more. Then I'm gonna work on getting the other bottom bracket in place. but I just wanted to show you I wasn't kidding when I said I sweat a little bit. But making progress, and I'll get this cleaned up and get it back together and get the other bottom bracket and pulley wheels on. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do now is clean up the bike. You might be able to tell I cleaned up in here pretty nice. Did put some wax on. A lot of sweat comes in the area, but these are the new pulley wheels from the Kogel, Kogel bearing. You can see this has a U on it. That's the upper one. Whoop, he just dropped out of there. Hold on. So the way you put these on is you want to be able to read the U. So this will be the upper pulley wheel. You want to be able to read the U like that when it's in derailleur. And see, this one is labeled L. It also has a little direction that shows the rotation. Same thing. You want to be able to read the L, and it's going to be installed in this orientation when the cage is down, so that you know it's going to spin in the right rotation. So that arrow indicates the direction of the rotation. So you can see on the other side, there's no labeling on it. There's no U or whatever. So this pulley wheel is going to go, when we do it back here, right? This pulley wheel is going to have the U up. It's going to come in there like that. This one's going to have the L up, and it's going to come in like that. So we're going to hook them up now, get the cage back together, and then we'll move on to the bottom bracket. So the wheels are on, the top and bottom. They're rotated properly. You can see an L on this bottom wheel. If you look, you can look in here and maybe see the U. They're in the right direction because the chain's going to come this way. So when this wheel rotates, it's going to rotate in the right direction. So everything's set up for the pulley wheels, and now we're going to move on to the bottom bracket. Okay, so like I said, we got the pulley wheels on. I'm about to unbox the bottom bracket here. Haven't actually opened the box yet, so we'll see what's in here. I like to try open the boxes nicely so I can reuse them, but this one might be childproof. Might not be able to get it the way I want to. So let's see. Oh, I got it. It only takes me a little while. Open here, open here. So we've got a couple spacers if you need them. And got the bottom bracket itself. So first impressions are, it feels like the Derailleur bottom bracket. So you can see, okay, it's very similar. Let's see, so this will be the drive side. So very similar to this bottom bracket. I would say, you know, roughly just feeling from here, it's not any lighter, it's not any heavier. It feels about the same. Definitely doesn't have all that salt on it like this one does. So this will be the non-drive side. Feels nice, feels smooth. This will be the drive side, and again, you know, with the Italian threaded bottom bracket, right? You know, you want to just spin it in, and unlike the BSA bottom brackets, right is tight on the Italian threaded bottom bracket. So we're going to spin that in by hand, and it does say, let's see, max torque is, what's it say? 36 Newton meters. Okay. All right, so that's about as far as I can hand tighten that one. So I'm not going to show you me tightening it. You've seen that before. Just I'm going to turn it in until it's in, and then I'll get the other side on, put the cranks on, and we'll see how that turns out. So let's get that started. Okay, so you can see the bottom bracket's installed. It's, you know, ceramic, and like I said, they have different seals. This is the road seal. They do have a mountain/gravel seal, which it's a different consistency of grease inside, but it's a seal to keep more dirt out. But since, you know, I don't really want to ride this bike in bad weather, the smoothness of this feels great. I'm going to put the cranks on now. I cleaned everything up. I did grease the threads, and again, you know, right is tight on an Italian bottom brackets. I got the non-drive side on the other side in. The one thing I would say about these bottom brackets is if you've put Italian bottom brackets in, you know they have this little spacer, this adapter that fits the Shimano ones. This wrench just fits, your bottom bracket wrench just fits right onto this Kogel bottom bracket. So far, no issues. Everything went in smooth. I'm going to put the cranks on and, you know, then wrap this one up. Okay, so got the crank set on. I know this doesn't prove much, but, you know, I just like to spin it. You noticed when I did this first spin with the Durace bottom bracket in there, it went around exactly one time. You know, the resistance is obviously less. It does go around multiple times. Doesn't really prove anything. You know, the proof will be when I get on the road and see if I notice any difference or something like that. You can hear my dogs barking in the background. They miss me. But again, you know, I thought it was something to try. It was a good experiment relative to the cost it would have been for like a ceramic speed bottom bracket and pulley wheels. I'll put a link to Kogel in the description of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Tomorrow or the next episode I do, I'm basically going to be finishing up. I want to repack the bearings on my wheels that I'm going to be planning to use for my winter spring riding. I have a set of Shimano Durace C24 rims. They're a couple years old. Don't have a lot of miles on them, but I know that grease has just been sitting there for a while, so I'm going to clean that all out. I'm going to repack the hubs, get the bearings in there, you know, get the tires all situated, get this back on here, get a new chain on here. We should be ready to roll. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Again, I ask you please subscribe, click on the little notification bell icon so you know when I have new videos posted. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you have comments, questions, please feel free to ask. Again, that's all I really have for today. Got a lot done. We'll do more tomorrow or the next day, so keep looking for the video updates, and then we're going to take this bike out for a little road test with this new stuff on it. So till then, Chris from the Old Man Cycling Show saying peace, have a good one. Thanks for watching.